AI is by far the fastest moving technology that I think any of us will see in our lifetime. The way that we at Axelera look at AI is it's really about a tool. It's how are we enhancing what people are trying to solve for? Are you trying to help people with hearing disabilities understand the world around them? Well, now you can bring AI into even small devices attached to your ears. So it brings AI as a tool into everything, not just big, massive data centers that can solve for huge training and complex data sets, but also in your hands that are going to solve everyday problems that you don't even realize are a problem today.
9th of July 2021, we started Axelera, which today is the largest AI semiconductor company in Europe, but most important is probably the only company with a very powerful AI accelerator which can give intelligence to any edge device out there.
We saw a big gap in the market. Existing solutions were either power hungry or too expensive or both. So we focused on a new approach, which is known as in-memory computing. Instead of moving the data to the CPU for processing, we are doing all the processing in place where the data reside. And this is our innovation that allowed us to design energy efficient, low cost, high performance AI solution.
We fundamentally believe in three things. One, AI should be accessible to everybody, which means you have to have high enough performance at a low enough power threshold and a low enough cost. So if you start and can solve for that at the edge, then solving for those same constraints in the data center actually become a lot easier. If you start in the data center, scaling down silicon never works. But if you start at the edge, you can take that same architecture, that same mentality, that same philosophy, and scale up. We look at all of our work with our clients and with our customers really as a partnership. We cannot be successful unless their deployment's successful. This industry tends to get stuck in POCs, especially when it comes to AI. And we have these grand ideas about, we could use technology to do this, but we forget to anchor it in what problem are we solving and what is the key factor that we're actually solving for. So when we engage, that's where we try and start. It's not about the technology. It's about what's the problem being solved, and then how can we work together with the ecosystem, not just ourselves and the client, but with the ecosystem to truly bring a solution that's going to make a difference at the end of the day.
Our founding team are all Europeans, experts in their own fields. And also, we are basically have adopted the model of being distributed across Europe. So this gives us this spirit of being a European company, although what we design is engineered for international and global deployment.
Europe has always been at forefront of research, but always struggled to bring this research inside product, to productize and scale in new technology. When we started Axelera, we thought that Europe could be a good place to find great talents at very competitive cost. We always wanted to bring innovation, to democratize the access to artificial intelligence, to build up a platform to put in the hands of million people. And all of this allowed us to attract talents and to scale like we did in Axelera, from zero to 250 people, designing for shipping for years. We are showing to Europe that European company can make it, but can make it with the American mindset of taking risk. We can deliver a great technology which has high throughput at a fraction of power consumption and cost to anything else out there.